Hey everybody, the manga's back. Welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord Episode 1, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Yes, I had to trim off Tides of Fate since you guys already know that's what it is. Well, it's probably going to be that way in the title screen anyway on top of the video. But anyways, it took me over an hour to level grind to level 10. And now that I'm level 10, I have these abilities. Magus learned Torpor Cut and I believe level 8, which can add sleep status to your physical attack. At level 9, I think it was, Zelonia learned Magic Drain, which can absorb some MP for one enemy. Now, whatever MP you gain, I believe it's like 30, I think. You still gotta pay the extra 8 after that, so technically you're only gaining 24 in that sense. As for Isis, she learned Revive at level 9. This can revive one character from being incapacitated, and of course it's very expensive. Kirina, that I learned at level 7, of course, is very handy, since it's multi-party healing, for like 15 MP. And as for Descend, she only learned like one spell, which is Ignicite, which does moderate fire damage to all enemies. Oh yeah, I forgot to show that Magus learned Flame Barrage at level 10. This is going to really help you out against the Wegeline. And it has no charge time either, neither does Ignicite. For some reason, Ignis has a charge time, Ignicite does not. I can never understand that for the life of me, but you know what? If it helps me out, I'm not going to complain. Now that we have two very powerful fire attacks, we can use them at our disposal to take out the Wegeline. Okay, I'm not worried about Zelonia, because I won't be needing her for this fight. As long as Magnus and Descend are not incapacitated, we'll do just fine. Isis is also top priority because she's our only healer. Speaking of which, she's going to be put to use right away. We're going to need this. Worst case scenario, we don't even survive the next round of attacks. But since our agility is quite good given the level we're at, I don't think we'll have any problems. Worst case scenario, since Zelonia is confused that she could wipe us out. But what are the odds of that happening? Not very good. Just remember that if you try to use MP Drain or Magic Drain on the Wegeline, he gains MP. And you'll have wasted 8 MP there. So in other words, don't do it! You'll just fail! Now the good thing about this optional boss is that you can take him on as many times as you want. And he'll always drop Phoenix Tears for you, as well as 1,500 coins. What Phoenix Tears do, they are very rare, because they can revive all characters from KO status. That is a very good item to have. You can probably hang around here as long as you want, and gain a nice bit of experience too. That's entirely your choice. But you know what, we never really got to explore much in New Haven, so why don't we do that? But first, let's get some rest. We wasted a lot of MP in that fight, but it was well worth it. I mean, I already got the stuff in the inn, so I don't think I need to be in here anymore. But I suppose I can talk to other people. Yeah, I already talked to her. I've never been in the temple yet. And it gets its own music. The dark gods and goddesses have been known to make themselves appear in mortal form every so often. Obviously it ain't you, so let's move on. The chanting here just sounds really beautiful. It really lightens the mood. We got an ether, that's nice. The text is untranslated and cannot be read. That sucks. Once again, untranslated. Untranslated. The Dark Avatar. The following is an excerpt taken from Chapter 1. A Dark Avatar is one that embodies the strength of the Dark Gods, and the rest is untranslated. Well, so much for reading! Does this game not want me to read anything? The Dark Gods, Book 1. The language is unreadable by those in your party. though the text indicates it is about the various dark gods. Well, I guess you really can judge a book by its cover. So much knowledge to learn, so little time. Can you teach me the language to read the damn books? But I guess if I actually did read the books, I'd be wasting countless minutes in the library. I guess that the game is trying to tell you, yeah, you would have read those books anyway and wasted valuable time, so don't bother. My faith in this world is dissolving day by day, night by night. With all the suffering, all of this conflict, is it any wonder that the gods choose not to help us? Oh, I guess you're not the only one losing faith in humanity. A lot of people are, and not in this game either. My matron goddess, as with so many of Zelonia, is the dark goddess Shaddai. She is the answer to our lives, though we do not deserve such answers for our weaknesses. And yet you are willing to take them. Greedy. Okay, now we're in the East Wing, which is mostly a dormitory. The Rim Kingdoms may already have been attacked by Valdrace. We have heard no news as of late. That's because you don't have internet, or a TV. How else are you gonna hear the news? Just get out of the house! War does seem imminent, though we fear that is only the beginning. Well, everything has to have a beginning, you know, as well as an end. We of the Nihilstian Temple believe that war with Valdrace is imminent. Nihilstian? I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. Could be wrong, but it's not a real word. Mid-potion. When Valdrace mobilizes, all will be lost. Mark my words. They are more than what many seem to think. Really? Because whatever was sent against us from Valdrace, we kicked our asses. I say we got a very good chance against that kingdom. Or empire. And it's probably an empire, because, you know, kingdoms are good, empires are bad. This is the Nihilstian Temple, where many come to give worship to the almighty dark gods. They should be worshipping me. I'm getting out of here. Okay, wait a minute. You don't even have the stairs in sync with the entrance right here. That's a big fail, Temple. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did buy those heavy shields. So my equipment is well updated. So I don't need to come in here. Bah! Valdrace will get what's coming to them. You seem so confident. I should admire that. But in the end, I don't really care. Oh, look at the cows. There are many of those here in Zelonia that believe we are going to be a target soon for Valdrace. Like the guys who scripted the game? Oh yeah, you're going to be a target. I think the time is coming when we're all going to have to take a side. Whatever we choose, that's what we live with. I don't care what happens. If Valdrace soldiers barge on in here, I'll kill them with my bare hands. Good luck with that. You'll really need it. I'm not afraid of them. Bring those stupid bastards here and we'll give them what for. Well, at least he got a very good diet. We ought to be cautious when it comes to Valdrace. They are more powerful than we are led to believe. I tend to disagree. But whatever floats your boat. Peace! What a load of rubbish! Nothing right now, though we are looking for information on Valdrace. Valdrace? Ha! If those idiots think they can just mosey their ass on over here and take over, then they really are morons! Famous last words. I think I should leave now. Otherwise, Zeria will get a little impatient. Because God knows she loves to drink. Okay, there's the item shop. And some teddy bears to blow up. Man, who's rigging these teddy bears with explosives, really? The teddy bear terrorists? Come on now. Okay, so I did buy like a nice bit of items off camera, like some ether, so I'll buy 3 more. And 2 more phoenix feathers. Load up on some antidotes. 2 crystal shards. I don't really have a grocery list, so I'm just gonna pick up whatever I see. You tend to spend more than what you wanted if you don't have a grocery list. That's the story of real life. I know that feel. Sometimes you can spend like over $200 and not have one complete meal. Can you pass the pork chops and Doritos, please? Moving on. Now let's go to the castle of Zelonia. First, I might as well save. And we get no control, that's why I went there last. Father! Syria! Isis and Desen! Very well then. What brings you all to Zelonia? I echo that sentiment. Why are you here? It is not often you come here without sending prior word of your arrival. Valdrace is preparing for war. We believe their first target will be Zelonia. Cadar! Trinity! You must fortify the castle immediately! We already met Valdrace in combat back at the mountains. They will be coming! I do not know how many, or with what weapons, though they are indeed going to march on Zelonia soon. We have little time to lose. Trinity, what do you think? Brother, obviously they are here and they believe this threat is imminent. We should at least heed their warning. The people will have to be notified immediately. Yes, I agree. I will place our army on standing alert and inform... Your Majesties! Valdrace's army has been spotted approaching New Haven! What? Well, you figured that was gonna happen. Finally got out of that damn prison. Soldiers of Valdrace, march! It is time for us to conquer Zelonia. What about their defenses, O Lord Siro? They may be ready for us. They will be crushed. Do you hear me? We have the element of surprise. Now march on their pitiful kingdom. Yes, my lord. Wait, didn't we have him in prison back at the Citadel? He broke out. We must make ready for war. Father, I would ask that you... I shall fight alongside you and yours, my son. Kisareth will not allow for this treachery to go without consequences. That's right. We're going to kick their asses from here to the next century. I will evacuate the civilians to a safer location. Father, please take care. They will not get beyond New Haven. We will make sure of that. It is time to get the answers we seek. Shall we? I will be fighting as well. No invader will come upon this soil without facing my wrath. Then we shall proceed to New Haven. Prepare for battle. Wow, looks like they already got there. They have already arrived. King Cadar went on ahead. We must find him. Kill anyone who gets in our way. Time to die, bastards! Yep, so unfortunately we arrived at New Haven that's completely in shambles now. And we'll run into some random encounters as well, sadly, going against Soldier 5th Class A. But since we got some new spells, why not make the most of them? In fact, most of them, such as Flame Barrage and Ignicite, will totally wipe out some enemies. We are practically over-leveled at this point, but I only got to this point because of the Wagaline. Your lives end here, Furman! Whoa, 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 that's famous last words now. And now you shall say nothing else except your death knell. Okay, let's go with a Venom Slice. Though I'm pretty sure he's gonna die in this attack, and he does. So yeah, some encounters will be forced, while others will be random. There are like 4 soldiers that you can find from like Valdrace, and if you battle all 4 before you get to the temple, you'll get like 4 Arcana Shards. Put all 4 of them together, and you'll get an Arcana Stone, which can be very valuable. We'll see about that. I'll just go with a Thunder Arm. I don't want to be using too much of my power right away. Besides, these battles are quite easy at this point. I mean, if you were like level 7 or level 8, you'll still have a very good chance. King Cadar was around here just a few minutes ago. He must be looking for their leader. Chances are there are leaders in that temple. Oh, we get a preemptive strike. Alright. I say we got a very good chance winning here. Unless there were, like, several misses, which ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's see where the third soldier is. I'd already seen it, but there's another one here. Ah, the cows are dead! Oh, so much for getting a burger. They killed the cows! Whoever thought that you'd just see bones from the cows right away? It's not like Valdrace was here hours and hours ago. Are they like diabetic and just ate the cows raw? I mean, I like steak too, but I have standards. His Majesty is fighting them off within the temple. Hurry! Okay. You bury the cows! Die! You first. Let's try torpor cut. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't work, but I wasn't really looking to put him to sleep. Oh my god, Zeria, how could you? How could you miss that? We had a wide open chance! And there we go! Another easy victory. Sadly, no. We will hold him off! Find the king! He was headed east towards the temple! Yeah, I was well aware of that. Okay, so these will not be assembled until you take on the enemy outside the temple gate. This is where it ends for you! Are you sure you're not talking to yourself? So now we got some soldier 5th classes as well as a lieutenant. So why don't we just wipe them out? Oh, you managed to outlive that. Good for you! It's too bad you won't outlive this. What the hell, just show off flame bearers for the first time. Okay, so it didn't do too much damage, but more than what I've done with a standard attack. Alright, let's see if you can hit, Siro. Of course not. You had darkness status after all. So I can't really say I'm surprised. Oh, get a mid-potion. The Arcana shards combine themselves together to form into the Arcana Stone. Okay, now this is very valuable because it can increase your magical power by 1 for the entire party. However, I'm not going to use it yet. I'd rather save this for a better time. Sadly, all the priests in the temple are dead. What a mess! But I guess I can just head back to the wings, because now you can actually see some chests. Like an Acolyte ring, for instance, since we already got 2. Oh, the library's burned down. There are no books here! What am I supposed to not read? Those bastards will really pay! Let me check out the other wing. Oh, there's going to be a Shenandorian crystal here. Elixir. That's nice. Dead priest. I'm a bit neutral on that. But I guess I'm a little disappointed. Zelonian helm. We already got that. But I suppose we could sell it if we really need the money. But I'll just hold on to it for now because we're already loaded. Alright, now's a good time to use a crystal shard. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Cadar, what happened? I tracked our leader here. Now where in the hells did he go? King Cadar, you are wounded. You should head to the safe haven that Queen Trinity and the civilians are in. You heard my daughter-in-law, Cadar. You're not going to be of any use to anyone if you're not breathing. Now go get that wound taken care of. Hold on. I sense something is definitely wrong here. The only thing wrong here is that you're all still alive. That will be corrected very shortly. Show yourself! Oh, there he is. Well, well, well. I see the Emperor of Kisareth and his band of idiots are with him. Oh, and King Cadar himself! Ha ha ha! How fortunate for me! Who are you? You do not remember me from when you had your goons throw me into prison? Well, that makes no difference to me. I am Siro, Lieutenant General of Valdrace's army. He was in your prison, Father? Apparently. I do remember someone being caught for attempting to pilfer the royal treasury. It seems common thieves are rewarded in Valdrace's army. What? You dare to call me a common thief? Let us take care of this, my son. Your wounds will only slow you down. But Oh, very well. Kill him for me. Oh, good. Another jackass to kill. Syria! It's not worth trying, Isis. Mother is mother. No one is going to change that, trust me. You know, I hate to break up this god's awful family thing, but I have an entire kingdom to destroy, so if you do not mind... Time to die, Cyrano. Oh, it's boss time, again. Okay, I would like to use Flame Bears, but let's try Venom Slice first. Alright, we got him poisoned! This will really help things out. That's with an Air Blade. Maybe I'll try Ignicite next turn to see if it's any better. But now that we got him poisoned, he'll lose a nice chunk of damage. Whatever max HP you have determines how much damage you're going to take from poison. Oh, great. Confused. Alright, Zero, you're going to take the turn off just to heal Descend. Sycopia will do the trick. Now let's try Flame Bearer, see how much damage that does. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I'll stick with that until I run out of MP. Oh, this is a lot better. Do I really need to cure anyone? Probably not this turn. I don't really consider Cyrano a threat. He might try to poison you himself, but he failed on that first attempt. At least we're 1-for-1 on that. We don't really need a second attempt because that poison's not going away until he does. Got him! Oh, that was another easy boss battle. Oh look, I see a rainbow. Oh, we get a full ether and a power vial. Nice. Ugh! No! I cannot fail King Gaston. You just did. So here we have our evidence in. Valdrace once war with the Miri landmass. Why though? I mean, Valdrace is located due west beyond even the Rim Kingdoms. We are not exactly neighbors. A good point, Syria. Which is precisely why I do not think Valdrace is at the root of all this, though they are a symptom. What do you mean by a symptom? What I mean is that there is much more to this than simply Valdrace going to war against us. There is no logic to it. I agree with Isis, and that comment should not be there. There is no real basis for a war against us. I think there is someone or something behind it all. If you are right on that, Syria, then we have more pressing concerns than we thought. I suggest we go back to the castle. We can discuss what to do there. Agreed! Let us go back to the castle. Okay, that actually went pretty good, and we're fully healed, thankfully. So I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next episode, let's go talk to them and see what our next move should be against Valdrace. Goodbye, everyone.